Hey there, it's good to see you. I hope that you're doing well, that you're having a blast with your seasonal panning challenges, with your Pan That palettes, and with your project pans. Thank you for taking the time to check out where I am as far as the Finish 7 by Spring. I feel like we're in that last push. We've got one more month till March 22nd, so I'm really happy to report that I have finished the majority of my items. Still working on a few, so just to recap what I finished, the first thing to go was the Bite Beauty lip crayon in the shade Glacé. Beautiful nude color, don't have to think about it, everyday wearable kind of mauve nude shade. I really enjoyed this. I'm not scraping out what's left in the bottom because I feel like I can replicate this shade with other things in my collection, so I've moved on to other things, but I really enjoyed this lip crayon. Maybe a possible repurchase somewhere down the line as I finish some more lipstick. The next thing that I finished was the Wet n Wild Fergie Take on the Day Mattifying Powder. This is awesome. For $4.99, go to your local Walgreens. It doesn't have Fergie on the new packaging, it's just the Wet n Wild Take on the Day Mattifying Powder. To me, this is very comparable to the NARS Translucent Crystal Setting Powder if you want the pressed version. I really enjoy this to set my foundation. It does a beautiful job of definitely leaving me with a luminous finish, but still mattifying, and it looks very beautiful on the skin. It doesn't settle into those fine lines and enlarged pores and all that good stuff. So definitely worth checking out. Only $4.99 as opposed to going with some of the higher end powders if you don't want to spend a lot of money or you just want to kind of shake things up and try something different. Then I'm very happy to report making some more progress in my Lorac Mega Pro palette. I have finished an additional 2 shades I was working on for the Finish 7 by Spring. So out of my Lorac Mega Pro palette, the 2 shades I really wanted to tackle were Khaki, which was a beautiful cool tone brown shade. Oh, I loved this as a transition shade, especially wearing those smoky gray shadows if you're painting gunmetal, or if you're painting night sky out of your Steel in the Light palette, or if you have some of those shimmery gunmetal shades in your neutral palettes, a shade like Khaki is beautiful. Or even like a shade Naked 2, kind of similar out of your Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, or is it the Naked Basics 2? I don't remember off the top of my head, but that shade is very similar to Khaki. I really loved it. I miss it. Right now I'm currently using a combination of 2 shades between my Steel in the Light and Steel in the No to kind of get a similar comparison, but it's not quite the same as what I loved from this palette. And then also to the next one I finished is the shade Cashmere that was from this bottom row. I loved that shade. It was a champagne, kind of trending on the gold side, but easy to wear. Close comparisons for that, I've been wearing Steel is Kitten from the Steel on the Light palette, or also using Midnight 15 for kind of a more silvery toned look from my Urban Decay 15th Anniversary palette if you're wanting a comparison for that one. So this feels good to knock out another 2 shades out of a palette. I am going to continue working on this as I pan Steel on the Light because I like the fact that the Lorac shades pan a little bit more quickly. So it's helping me to move through more of my palettes and enjoy the shades and get them out of my collection. So I'm thinking the next 2 I'm going to kind of work on are going to be Fawn and Camel. I won't have them done by March 22nd, but you know, we'll see. And then the last couple of items, I've got 3 more things that I'm still working on. I'm enjoying them. We're going to just hopefully finish them, but if not, I will continue working on them after. But the first one is the Wet n Wild eyeshadow icon pencil in the shade Pixie. Very similar to the Maybelline Color Tattoo and Barely Branded, or Barely Beige. No, Creamy Beige is the Mountain. Barely Beige, I believe, is the kind of champagne one. Looks like this. It's one of those you never have to think about what you're going to wear on top. It makes a great eyeshadow base for any color you're possibly wearing. I only have a couple of sharpenings left, so we're just gonna kind of power through this, and I'm hoping that this particular pencil is gonna be finished by March 22nd. The last 2 things are gonna take me a while, but I'm getting through them and I am enjoying them. The first one, Hoola. Hoola bronzer. I'm still working on this. I see major progress. It may not look like so much to you when you see it on camera, but I can see the dips. This is where I am. I'm gonna repress whatever's left by the time we get to March 22nd. I'm gonna leave this as it is because I still feel like I can, you know, get my brush in there and get enough product, but I am massively taking out product along the sides, as you can see, and clearing out some more of the middle. So I feel really, really good about this. This bronzer is, you know, something I do enjoy, even though it's taken me a long, long time to get through it. So I feel for you if you're trying to knock out a bronzer, because they do not go down without a fight. Like, just seriously. And the last thing that I'm gonna work on till March 22nd, and I think I'm gonna put it back in my collection for a while because I love it, but I feel like now that it's getting warmer, I'm ready to go for a stronger contour. But currently, I've been panning the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Dim Light. I'm making huge progress, kind of focusing my brush on this side of the pan. So we'll see if I can get to the edge of the pan by March 22nd. And also, too, I kind of surprised myself because it kicks up a lot of powder when I pat my brush into it. So it's also clearing out the bottom of the pan down here. I don't know if you can see that, but I was very, very shocked to notice that because I'm like, this is going a lot faster than I could have anticipated. So wanted to share that with you. If you're looking to pan an Hourglass ambient powder, they do kick up a lot if you just tap your brush. I don't swirl it because I'm going in with kind of the Sonia Kashuk version of the NARS Ita brush, and so it's really dense and flat, and so I just kind of lightly tap the side of it and then go in and contour my face. So that's it. Just kind of wanted to give you a quick, easy breezy update where I am. Thank you so much for participating in these challenges and keeping me motivated and encouraged. I really, really am enjoying your videos. So thank you so much. Be on the lookout. I've got a lot coming your way, but I'm working on a filming schedule because I'm currently trying to work around my husband's work schedule. So filming time is very limited for me right now. So, but don't worry, things are coming. I'm just getting into my new groove. So that's it. I hope that you have a fantastic weekend, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Catch you later.